Hey there! Let's have an honest conversation. A real one. I know how it feels. That little voice inside your head every Sunday night whispering, "This is the week. This is the week I change my life." And then real life happens. And the voice of excuses starts getting louder. I hate the gym. I can't afford it. I'm afraid I'll get hurt. Walking doesn't work. And the result, always the same. Paralysis. That crushing frustration of being stuck, feeling heavier, drained, like your health is slowly slipping through your fingers. But what if I told you that the solution to this problem is literally right beneath your feet? It's free, zero cost, and it solves all of those excuses at once. Today, I'm introducing you to your secret weapon against a sedentary life. The simple, the humble, the powerful staircase. But here's what 99% of people don't know, and what science is only now starting to reveal in shocking detail. The biggest benefits of climbing stairs has nothing to do with weight loss, muscle gain, or heart health. It's something much deeper. It's protection against our single greatest fear. Today, you're going to discover how every step you take up is a battle won against the aging of your own brain. And what I'm about to show you, the benefit number one, could change the way you think about your health forever. Stay with me. If this message already resonates with you, let's make a pact. Hit that like button so this message reaches more people, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because this is just the first of a series of guides to bulletproof your health. And think of someone you care about. Share this with them. Now, let's be honest with me in the comments. Which of these excuses hits you the hardest? And before we go any further, I want you to make a public commitment. Not to me, but to yourself. Type right now in the comments, "I'm choosing to take care of myself." Write it right now, because those who write commit, and those who commit take action. Pact 2. Let's begin your transformation. First, I need to show you the proof. Hard evidence, the kind that makes excuses impossible. And this isn't just any study. The April 2024 at the European Society of Cardiology Congress, one of the most respected medical events in the world, something huge was announced. A massive meta-analysis led by Dr. Sophie Paddock. And in case you don't know, a meta-analysis is the final word in science. It's not just one study, it's a giant study that combines the results of multiple high-quality studies. In this case, data from nearly 500,000 people. When a meta-analysis speaks, the scientific community stops and listens. It's the gold seal of scientific evidence. And the conclusion, it's mind-blowing. Regular stair climbing cuts your risk of dying from any cause by 24%. And get this, it reduces your risk of dying from cardiovascular disease by 39%. Stop. Let that sink in. That's not a small improvement. That's nearly cutting your risk of dying from the world's #1 killer in half. It's a bigger impact than many expensive medications. These numbers are the antidote to that quiet anxiety, the fear of a sudden health scare. They are a wake-up call, a crystal clear signal that the time to act is now. And they deliver what we all secretly crave, a simple action with a massive proven result. Now that you've seen the proof, let's destroy the excuses. I hate the gym. I don't have money. Guess what? The Staircase is your gym. Open 24/7. Free for life. And let's be real. Think about the cost of doing nothing. Money spent on meds for blood pressure, diabetes, cholesterol, the cost of our life with no energy, the cost of a catheterization, the cost of an ICU. The Staircase isn't just free, it's saving you a fortune down the road. I'm afraid of getting injured. The Staircase gives you a functional, natural, safe movement. You control the pace, the intensity. Your own body weight is all you need. And here's the key progression. No one is asking you to sprint up 10 floors on day 1. Start slow. Hold the handrail. Keep your posture strong. This is your body working exactly as it was designed to. Walking doesn't build muscle. Game changer right here. Stair climbing isn't just cardio. It's one of the best strength exercises you can do. Every step you're fighting gravity. Every step is basically a mini squat. You're activating your biggest muscles in your body, building serious strength. It's hands down the best weapon against sarcopenia, that age-related muscle loss that makes people weak and fragile. No, you are not losing muscle. You are turning your legs into a metabolic powerhouse that burns calories all day long. Now, let's dive into the 5 life-changing benefits. Benefit number 5. You build a fortress against frailty. Scared of falling? Struggling to get up from a chair? Afraid of needing help to carry groceries? Here's the truth. Sarcopenia and osteoporosis don't start at 70. They start silently in your 30s and 40s. What you really want is to feel solid, strong, unshakable, to live life on your own terms. Science is clear. Every step on the stairs stimulates your bones, forces them to grow denser, and activates cells that literally build new bones. It's your body saying, I need to be strong. Benefit number 4, you reset your metabolism. Frustrated with the scale, belly fat piling up, feeling sluggish all day? Here's the harsh truth, that visceral fat is an inflammation factory, driving you straight toward type 2 diabetes. What you truly want is control over your body and clean, steady energy. Studies on exercise next show that just 3 20-second stair climbs a day can dramatically improve insulin sensitivity. Think of insulin as the key that unlocks the energy for your cells. And insulin resistance, like the lock, is rusty. When you climb stairs, it's like polishing that key, removing the rust. Energy flows where it should, instead of getting stored as fat in your liver and in your belly. Benefit number 3, you supercharge your brain. Dealing with that background anxiety, that mental fog, feeling on the edge and distracted. The urgency here is real. Chronic stress via cortisol is literally inflaming your brain, shrinking the parts responsible for memory and focus. What you really want is peace of mind, mental clarity, to be fully present for the people you love. Science proves high-intensity movements like stair climbing boosts BDNF, the fertilizer for your brain. Plus, you flood your body with endorphins and endocannabinoids, your own internal pharmacy for happiness and focus. This isn't just stress relief. This is brain chemistry transformation. Benefit number 2, you bulletproof your heart. Do you carry that silent fear of a heart attack, of a stroke? Worried about blood pressure, cholesterol, the family history creeping up on you? Here's the truth. Heart disease doesn't give warnings. Prevention is the only weapon. And what you really want is peace of mind, knowing your heart is strong and protected. The meta-analysis gave us the magic number, 39% less risk. How? Stair climbing is a natural HIIT workout, high-intensity interval training. It trains your heart to be more efficient, lowers your blood pressure, raises your good cholesterol, strengthens the actual muscle of your heart. It's the full package. And benefit number 1, you actively fight brain aging. What's your greatest fear? Is it losing yourself, forgetting things, not recognizing the people you love, becoming a burden to your family? The urgency is brutal, but real. Dementia prevention starts at 40, not 70. What you want isn't just live longer, but to live as yourself, sharp, present, lucid, until the very end. And this is where it all connects. Science shows that stair climbing is one of the most powerful forms of neuroprotection on Earth. It fights dementia from all sides, vascular, metabolic, and neurochemical. It's the closest thing we have to a brain longevity hack. Your battle plan. Start today. Your mission isn't to become an Olympian tomorrow. It's to break the inertia. Week 1, victory over inertia. Find a staircase. Go up 1 flight a day. Just 1. Only focus on going up. Do this 5 days this week. Week 2, double the challenge. Go up 2 flights or go 1 flight twice a day. Feel the progress. Week 3 and beyond, your personal challenge. Try adding 1 more flight per week. Your long-term goal? Hit 3 to 5 flights a day. And remember, even just 3 single flight climbs spread out during the day makes a massive difference. Winning mindset. This isn't a punishment, it's power. Every step is a victory against disease. Every step is a deposit into your health-saving account. The life you want isn't locked behind an expensive gym membership. It's waiting at the next flight of stairs. The science has crushed every excuse. Now the choice is simple. The elevator, which represents stagnation, or the first step of the staircase, which represents strength, vitality, and the life you deserve. Your transformation starts with 1 single step. Go climb! If this video gave you the push you needed, your mission now is simple. Be the push for someone else. Share this. Let's start a health revolution 1 step at a time. And hey, if you want another powerful tip, check out my video right here about the Japanese walking technique. It works insanely well too. I'm Dr. Andre Wombier, cardiologist, and this is Dr. Dre Health Tips. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.